what's up, guys? It's the end of the year, and of course I had to give you guys my top things of the year. So I'm going to be hitting you guys up with top movies, top TV shows, and top video games of 2012. They're going to be in 3 separate videos, but I figured let's start at the top with the one thing that everybody's looking forward to, and that's the top movies of 2012. These are the best of the best, my favorite. So if you don't agree, I'm sorry, but these are my favorite movies, the movies that I enjoyed the most. I'm not saying they're the best movies of the year critically or anything like that. I'm saying these are my best, my favorite movies that I loved, I enjoyed, and I can't wait to see them again. So let's get started with the Geeked Out 2012 Best Movies of the Year. Alright, first off, I want to let you guys know that I wasn't able to catch every movie this year. I did miss out on a lot of really good ones, and I'm going to give them a bit of a mention here so you guys don't ask me why they're not on my list. There's a reason they're not on my list, and it's because I didn't get a chance to see them. So these are the movies that I did not get a chance to see in 2012. There is no order here, but the movies that I didn't get to see are Cloud Atlas, Argo, Life of Pi, Moonrise Kingdom, and Seven Psychopaths. These movies, unfortunately, I did not get the chance to see. I'm going to try to watch a lot more movies this year coming up, but these were the movies that I missed. Trust me, I was looking forward to Argo, and I missed it, and I will probably catch it when it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray or everything like that, but I did miss it, and I don't want to just put it on my list because I didn't get a chance to see it, and it'd be unfair to put it up there even though I didn't get to see it. So those are the movies that I missed. And now I'm going to be doing some honorable mentions of movies that I enjoyed very much but just missed the cut on my top 10. So these are some movies that I very much enjoyed and I feel you guys should check out even though they did not make my top 10. These are in no order, but these are the movies that just missed my cut of top 10. And one of the first ones is Skyfall. I loved this movie very much, enjoyed the villain, enjoyed the James Bond, loves Casino Royale, but this was a year filled with a lot of good movies, and this one just did not make the cut for me, even though it's a great movie. The next movie that I felt that was very fun movie to watch, enjoyed it, and you guys might find it weird, but it was Magic Mike. Yes, Magic Mike, the stripper movie. I know what you guys are thinking, how the hell, but it did, just miss, and I did enjoy this movie very much, and I gotta say, if you just get around the stripper parts and all that, male stuff, it's a very deep, thought-out movie here. Steven Soderbergh did a fantastic job with this movie, and Channing Tatum, you're moving up on my list. Good job. Another movie that I enjoyed very much but did not quite make my top 10 is Lawless. I enjoyed Lawless. I thought Tom Hardy and Shia LaBeouf were fantastic in this film. Definitely worth a check out, and if you guys haven't seen it, check out this movie because it's very well made. Loved it very much. Just did not quite make my top 10. But way to go, Shia. Good job. Alright, now there's another movie that I feel a lot of people aren't giving it a lot of credit and aren't really talking about it. And I thought it was a fantastic film, and it just missed the cut on my top movies of the year. But, this is a really good film, and that is Flight, starring Denzel Washington. That was a really good movie, and I felt that it got overlooked, and I just wanted to give it some respect and say that, Denzel, great acting. Although he might not win this year because of the fact that Daniel Day-Lewis was so amazing in Lincoln, it was still a really good movie, a great movie to watch. Great seeing him in that kind of role. So, Flight, you just missed the cut, but another great movie. Speaking of Daniel Day-Lewis, another movie that just missed the cut for me is Lincoln. I love Spielberg, and I wanted to give him the utmost respect, but this movie just did not make the cut. It was an amazing movie. Loved every minute of it. If you guys don't know, I have a review for the movie up, but this movie was amazing, but it just missed the cut, and unfortunately, somebody else had to take its place, but it was a great movie. Good job, Lincoln, and Daniel Day-Lewis, come on now, the Oscar's in your hands, buddy. You got this in the bag. Alright guys, so let's get to the top 10. The movies that did make the cut were my best movies of the year, and let's start off at number 10. My number 10 best movie of 2012 was Cabin in the Woods. Yes, Cabin in the Woods. It's a horror movie, and I'm putting a horror movie up on my list because it has to be one of the smartest horror movies I have ever seen. The elements in this movie that Joss Whedon put together are amazing. I love the writing. I love the scares. It's how a horror movie should be. Make fun of itself, but yet be smart at the same time. So Cabin in the Woods, my little friend, you are number 10. Number 9 is a movie that I enjoyed, and the more I thought about it, I actually enjoyed it more and wanted to see it again. And that is Les Mis. Yes, I'm calling it Les Mis. Don't want to say Les Miserables because too goddamn long. I'll just say Les Mis. Les Mis is what it is. It is my number 9. And although it was a very long movie, I enjoyed it very much. The Anne Hathaway song alone made that part just be amazing. Plus that little girl, man. That little girl, she was so good. I started thinking about it and she was amazing in the parts that she was in. So gotta give props to Les Mis, and you Les Mis are my number 9. Alright, here's where the hate is gonna start. My number 8 best movie of 2012 is The Avengers. Yes, The Avengers, it's number 8. I'm sorry, it can't be higher. It's number 8. I can't put it any higher than that. I love this movie, had a blast with this movie, but number 8 is where it has to be. It can't be any higher for me. I don't know why. I keep trying to push other movies out, and I couldn't. So The Avengers, I love what Joss Whedon did. He is the best at teaming people together that don't fit well and just meshing on making greatness. But, you know, it's still my number 8, so it's still got a good props there, but, you know, number 8, The Avengers. Yep. Alright guys, so my number 7 film of 2012 is The Dark Knight Rises. I was a huge fan of The Dark Knight and was expecting greatness out of The Dark Knight Rises. Now, although The Dark Knight Rises was a great film, just wasn't enough to crack my top 5. But it was an amazing movie, great experiences. I might be holding it to The Dark Knight together, you know, kind of making them all be one movie. And that's unfair, but I think I'm doing that in my mind. I think I'm holding it higher because I put them all together as one big movie. And that's very unfair, but it's number 7. Love Christopher Nolan. I actually loved Bane. Tom Hardy as Bane was amazing. Like Kristen Bale, Michael Caine. The whole cast was amazing. Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. Props to you. Who knew? But I have to say, it's my number 7, and don't hate it so much, but Dark Knight Rises is my number 7 best movie of 2012. Alright, now my number 6 movie is a movie that I wasn't expecting to love. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, and that is The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I am shocked that I enjoyed this movie. I love coming of age movies, of course. You know, I'm a huge fan of Stand By Me, but when watching this film, I was just a little bit, wow, this is like, I'm watching and I'm like, oh my god, this movie's going to be in my top 10. Give me my top 10. And it lived up to my hype while I was watching it. I was not expecting to love this movie, but the 3 leads were amazing, superior to the rest. I mean, I loved Emma Watson in this role. Great to see her doing something else besides Harry Potter. The one kid, he was in We Have to Talk About Kevin, and that was an amazing movie. So, great movie, amazing coming of age movie. If anybody is a teenager out there, you have to watch this movie because it's a great movie that you can relate to. Just got to give props to this movie, and that's my number 6 movie of 2012, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. We're getting to top 5, guys. Top 5, here we go. I am shocked that this list is going to be the way it is, but I made the top 5. Very excited with the top 5. And my number 5 is Wreck-It Ralph. Yes, Wreck-It Ralph, guys. An animation made my top 5 that wasn't made by Pixar. Who the hell would have known? But yes, Wreck-It Ralph was such an amazing, amazing movie. Funny, smart, witty. Love the way it looked. Love the visuals. I mean, the characters. Sarah Silverman as Vanellope. She was amazing. I can't believe that she's her, but I love this movie. I love John C. Reilly as Wreck-It Ralph. I thought that their chemistry made the movie work. And I don't know, there's something when I watched this movie, I got really happy. It went dark in times, which I was kind of shocked. I mean, it went pretty dark and I was a little bit scared and, you know, whatever. But great movie, great time. If you guys have little ones, if you don't have little ones, check out Wreck-It Ralph. Definitely worth a watch. It's my number 5 movie of 2012. My number 4 best film of 2012 is The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Yes, I'm putting The Hobbit here. I know it shouldn't happen, but it is. I'm sorry. I know The Hobbit wasn't perfect, and it could be what's happening with The Dark Knight, where I'm holding all the Lord of the Rings with The Hobbit as one thing, and I love the Lord of the Rings movies, and I guess I'm just putting them all together as one. But when I went back to watch The Hobbit, it was just so good to be back in the Shire and just see all that great stuff. And I'm super excited to watch it again and can't wait for the Blu-ray. So The Hobbit is my number 4 because of the great acting, the great visuals. I still think it's an amazing story. I liked what Peter Jackson was doing, so I don't know. I just love the Lord of the Ring lore and The Hobbit, so it's my number 4, guys. I'm sorry. You might have to deal with it, but it's my number 4. Sorry if you don't agree with me. Alright, man. Top 3. Top 3. Best of the best. What's it gonna be, guys? Let's find out. Number 3 is Django Unchained. Yes, Quentin Tarantino is back. I was a huge fan of Inglourious Basterds. Loved it with all my heart. And when I heard that he was making a Western, I was like, well, he's done everything else. Why the hell not? And Django Unchained, to me, delivers. It is Quentin Tarantino at his best. I know people aren't saying that, but to me, he is at his best here. The dialogue, the writing, the directing, the cheesiness, it's all there. It's all Tarantino. And the acting. Oh my God, the acting. Leonardo DiCaprio needs to win Best Supporting Actor for this. He has to. He is so freaking amazing in this movie. He is Calvin Kennedy. Leo, you are one person, and that was amazing. Man. But Christoph Waltz was another amazing actor in this film, and so was Jane Fox. All 3 actors need to be nominated for the Oscars, and Quentin Tarantino, my friend, you will probably not be nominated for Best Director, and you well deserved it. This was a great movie. And if you guys haven't seen it, it came out Christmas Day. You guys should definitely check it out. This is a movie well worth watching. And my number 3 is Django Unchained. Alright guys, getting to the top 2 now. My number 2 favorite movie of 2012 might be a shocker, but it is Looper. Yes, Looper. When I watched this film, my jaw dropped several times. I adored this movie. This movie to me was amazing. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis, plus Emily Blunt, plus the little guy that I don't know his name, but he was so good too. This all-star cast was amazing. The director of this movie and writer, he did a superb job. When I walked out of the movie theater, I looked at my friends and I said, man, this movie reminds me of Terminator 2. I don't know why. It reminded me of the Terminator series. I don't know. It had the same elements. It felt just Terminator-esque. That's how good it was to me. It felt like it can be at least talked about in the same terms as Terminator. Yes, because this movie is so good at using sci-fi and turning it on its head. It does to sci-fi some amazing things. Things you didn't even expect about sci-fi. Things you didn't expect about time travel. Plus the action, plus the storytelling. I mean, this movie altogether was one hell of a time at the movie theaters, and I gotta recommend this to everybody. It comes out this Tuesday on Blu-ray. You guys should definitely check it out because it's well worth it. It is Looper, and it's my number 2 best movie of 2012. Okay, guys, number 1. My number 1 favorite movie of 2012. Yes, number 1, guys. You excited? I'm a little bit excited. I don't think anybody's going to guess what movie my number 1 is. But my number 1 best movie of 2012 is Silver Linings Playbook. Yes. Shocker, I know. I did not expect to love this movie so much, but when I was watching this film, this movie made me feel good. I was watching it and I didn't expect to feel this good watching this movie. I love this movie. I mean, this is like the acting. Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, and Robert De Niro, all amazing. All could be considered for best acting nominations here to me. Chris Tucker's back. He's funny. He's a great comedic relief in this movie. He's amazing. The directing was done so well. It was paced very well. I love seeing these characters because it made it feel real. I love that it was quirky and funny, but at the same time it kept it real. It made all the characters be believable. Seeing Bradley Cooper out of his comfort zone to me, seeing Robert De Niro back, he's back. Just seeing that all these people have to deal with the problems and everything that you have to deal with the disorder that he has in the movie is amazing. I did a review for this movie, and I hope you guys check out this movie because it is my favorite movie of 2012, and that is Silver Linings Playbook, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed my top 10 list because that's my list, my favorite movies. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure you subscribe to my channels, guys. Like this video, comment below. I really want you guys to comment this time. Comment below, guys. Let me know what your favorite movies are. Some of the movies you enjoyed the most. Just let me know, guys, alright? That's all I gotta say, guys. Subscribe, like, comment. See you guys.